Hold on to your missile silos, my friends. Ukraine's just crossed a red line that's got Putin seeing more than just red. Meow, we've got a real humdinger of a story for you today. Ukraine has officially entered a new phase of the conflict, using US-supplied long-range missiles for the first time to strike targets within Russia. That's right, folks. They're not just playing defense anymore. They're taking the fight right to Putin's backyard. These aren't your average fireworks, meow. We're talking about ATACMS missiles, Army Tactical Missile Systems, for those of you who don't speak alphabet soup. These bad boys can travel up to 190 miles, making them the long-distance relationship of the missile world. They'll reach out and touch someone whether they like it or not. With a payload of up to 500 pounds, these missiles are like the world's most expensive and explosive pizza delivery service. And deliver they did, hitting targets in the Kursk region faster than you can say borscht. But wait, there's more. It turns out Russia's got some new dance partners. 10,000 North Korean troops have joined the party, turning this two-step tango into a full-blown square dance of destruction. These guys aren't just there for moral support. They're actively engaged in combat operations, adding a whole new layer of complexity to this geopolitical lasagna. Ukrainian President Zelensky, never one to mince words, said, "Missiles will speak for themselves," because apparently diplomatic small talk just wasn't cutting it anymore. Meow, let's talk about Putin's response. He's lowered the bar for nuclear retaliation so much, it's practically a limbo contest for Armageddon. The new Russian nuclear doctrine states that any attack from a non-nuclear state backed by a nuclear power could be treated as a joint aggression. In other words, if Ukraine uses US-supplied missiles, Russia might just decide it's time to break out the big red button. Putin's not just moving the goalposts, he's strapping nukes to them. Speaking of nuclear doctrines, let's break this down for those who slept through their mutually assured destruction 101 inches class. Previously, Russia would only consider going nuclear if the very existence of the state was threatened. Now, it's more like, you looked at me funny, so I'm reaching for the launch codes. It's the geopolitical equivalent of bringing a nuke to a knife fight. This whole Ukraine-Russia tango has been going on since 2014, when Russia decided Crimea looked better in its shopping cart than Ukraine's. Fast forward to today, and we've got a full-blown Netflix series worth of drama, just with more explosions and less romance. It's like Game of Thrones, but instead of dragons, we've got ICBMs. The economic implications of this missile mayhem are no joke, my friends. As military spending surges faster than a caffeinated cheetah, analysts are wondering if Ukraine's economy will need a GoFundMe page soon. The US has committed over $54 billion in military aid since 2014, with most of that coming after February 2022. That's enough to buy everyone in Texas a lifetime supply of borscht. Meow, let's not forget about the poor civilians caught in the crossfire. The US Embassy in Kyiv shut its doors faster than a teenager slams their bedroom door during an argument. On November 21st, they got a hot tip about incoming Russian airstrikes and decided it was time for an impromptu vacation. But don't worry, they're back in business now, ready to stamp those visas and dodge those missiles. It's just another day at the office when your office is in a war zone. As tensions rise faster than yeast in a bakery, the rest of the world is frantically Googling how to build a bunker on a budget. Meanwhile, the UN is drafting its sternest letter yet, threatening to use all caps if this keeps up. That'll show 'em. It's like trying to stop a tank with a strongly worded post-it note. We'll be back with more stories soon. I'm Ron de Parmesan, reporting for News Cats.